License to Kill from 1989 is the 16th James Bond film, and the second and final one starring Timothy Dalton as Agent 007. The movie takes a darker, more personal approach than previous Bond films, as it delves into a story of vengeance. The story begins with James Bond and his CIA friend, Felix Leiter, on their way to Leiter's wedding in the Florida Keys. Before they can reach the ceremony, they are interrupted by the news that the notorious drug lord Franz Sanchez has been spotted in the area. Leiter, who works for the Drug Enforcement Administration, decides to seize this opportunity to capture Sanchez. Bond joins the mission, and together they manage to arrest Sanchez after a thrilling chase involving helicopters and a plane. Leiter makes it to his wedding, but Sanchez quickly escapes custody, thanks to a hefty bribe. Later that night, Sanchez's henchmen attack Leiter's home. They murder his wife, Della, and deliver Leiter to Sanchez. In a brutal scene, Sanchez lowers Leiter into a shark tank, leaving him for dead. Bond discovers Leiter's maimed body and the lifeless Della the next morning. Consumed by grief and anger, Bond vows to avenge his friend's suffering. Despite being warned by his superior M that this mission of vengeance is unauthorized, Bond resigns from MI6 and goes rogue to bring down Sanchez. Bond's investigation leads him to Milton Crest, a key player in Sanchez's drug empire. Posing as a mercenary, Bond infiltrates Crest's operation and sabotages one of Sanchez's drug shipments. Bond then travels to Isthmus City, Sanchez's base of operations. There, he manages to earn Sanchez's trust by pretending to be a hired gun who wants revenge against MI6. Bond's plan to destabilize Sanchez's organization involves turning his men against him by planting seeds of distrust and orchestrating violent confrontations. With the help of Pam Bouvier, a tough pilot and CIA informant, and Q, who has come to support Bond with gadgets, Bond slowly dismantles Sanchez's empire. One of the movie's most iconic scenes takes place at a warehouse where Sanchez's drugs are processed. Bond uses explosives to destroy the facility, further undermining Sanchez's operation. The climax of the movie is a high-octane chase involving tanker trucks filled with cocaine mixed with gasoline. Bond's relentless pursuit of Sanchez culminates in a final confrontation in the desert. Bond, bloodied and bruised, confronts Sanchez, who is armed with a machete. As Sanchez prepares to kill Bond, 007 reveals a lighter that was given to him by Felix and Della as a wedding gift. The lighter sets Sanchez on fire, and he perishes in the explosion of one of his own tankers. In the aftermath, Bond is offered his old job back at MI6, but he is uncertain about his future. The film ends with Bond sharing a moment with Pam, hinting at a potential romance. License to Kill is notable for its departure from the typical Bond formula, with a grittier tone and a storyline driven by personal revenge rather than world-saving heroics. Timothy Dalton's portrayal of Bond is intense and brooding, emphasizing the character's ruthlessness and sense of justice. The film's exploration of Bond's darker side was both praised and criticized, marking it as a unique entry in the long-running franchise. Subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notifications on our new videos.